What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? It's the one and only JP to the. Let me get this out the way a little bit. Make sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. I like to check. I never want to assume I have done one of these lives, and honestly, you couldn't even hear what I was talking about. It was crazy. All right, let me just check Facebook to make sure we live. I think we got action. I think we got action. I like that the sound is on there. And I gotta stay on the Facebook Live to answer any questions. Let me turn this down for y'all. We got a few people tuned in. This particular live is very it's gonna be straightforward. I will give a little bit of background on how we got here, but the real life XP Entrepreneur Acceleration Program is ready to launch. And what I mean by launch is it's been about a 3-year process altogether, a crazy 3-year process. And what I did was I've taken other coaching programs, and a lot of the stuff seemed a little generic. That's the word, it's generic. And I don't want to like go into um why I thought they were generic, but it could have been the fact that I was formally educated and I understood a lot of the stuff that they were saying was watered down. And I also understood that nothing beats experience. It's impossible to beat experience. So when I decided to start putting together my own program, I wanted to make sure that the program wasn't generic. I wanted to make sure that the program was made for exactly who it was made for, and my program is made for minority entrepreneurs. And the reason that this program is geared towards minority entrepreneurs, and I talked a little bit about this earlier with Erica Washington on her podcast, but I understand what we go through, and we go through different things than other entrepreneurs go through. We go through some things that are very unique to us as a people because we have external things that we have to deal with while we're trying to grow our business, and that is totally different for us. So, as a former felon, and the felonies are not as important as the lifestyle that I was living. The lifestyle that I was living is crazy. I have never had a W-2 job since I was like 17. My last job, official job, was at the Wendy's in my neighborhood that recently closed down its own Fort and Outer Drive in Southwest. Well, basic technically that's Lincoln Park. But anyway, I have been a street person all my life. I've literally survived off the street since I was maybe 12 or 13 years old. Anybody that know me can attest to this. I didn't have the family support that some people had. I did not have a lot of the choices in front of me that other people were able to see. And I do have some older siblings and a few of my aunts and my uncle who have done the right thing. But most of those people weren't close enough to me to have the type of impact that a mother or a father would have had. So my mom was an alcoholic. She's not now. Congratulations to my mom on being like 12, 13 years clean. My father died when I was 5 months, and I don't like to waste a lot of time on my story because my story is real, and I don't want anybody feeling bad for me and the fact that I went through so much as a kid. But basically, at 12 or 13, I was in foster homes, juveniles, boys' homes, all the way up till I was 18 when I caught a case and I ended up in the state for 9 years. And coming out of there, I still hadn't understood what the hell was going on with me in my life. So I was right back in the streets. And a few years later, I had a federal indictment, and while fighting the federal indictment, I did have an epiphany because I had kids at this time, and I had come to the reality that I was leaving my kids. And one of my kids, Cinco, he always wanted to be with me, even when they pulled me over. And Gov said this in one of the zones, but Cinco was definitely in the car with me when they pulled me over. He did not have pills in his diaper, but my son being with me, and then when I went to turn myself in, my son was like, "I go with you, dad." He always said this, "I go with you, dad." And when I went to turn myself into the feds, he was like, "I go with you, dad." And I was like, "Look, you can't come with me today." And it gave me a reason to do better, to be better, and to come home and shoot for a different outcome, which I did. Now, I went in there, I got an education. I got my associate's degree, paralegal certificate, and I took some other programs, including the Life Connection program, which is a religious-based choices program. And it like help you understand the life that you've been through and why, how you got here and what you need to do to not come back here. And that was a great program. It was an 18-month program, and most people were just getting in the program because it was preferred housing. But I went into that program and I actually learned a lot about the the reason that I was there. And it wasn't just because I committed a crime. It was so many things that led up to me committing this crime. And so I came home and I was hell bent on being an entrepreneur and finishing my education. And I've done that. Over the past 4 years, I have built my company into a six-figure company. I'm not here stunting on anybody and telling people that I've made millions of dollars. I have not done that. But I have succeeded in everything that I've put my hands on. And it's a reason for that. I had a great tax season. My mentor is on here and she was running the service bureau. The tax season was great, and she'll tell you that. And not only was the tax season great, I had a great first year with a tax team. I started my own tax team and I had a great year with my tax team. And this was something totally new to me just a year and a half ago. And I jumped into this thing head first. I learned, and I was told I wouldn't get an EFIN because of my criminal history, but I got it because I did the right thing. I filed, and I have not had any type of fraud or anything like that on my record. I'm up to date on my taxes, and I've taken care of my business. Now, going into next year, I am focused on training my tax team. So I want to make sure that my tax team is prepared for the next year. And in doing so, I have to stop doing a lot of the one-off things I was doing, such as credit repair, such as business coaching and things like that. So I decided to put everything into Real Life XP, which is a program that I worked on for about 2 years before I uploaded the course on in my community. It's a free course. If you just want to take the course, I will leave a link in here, or you could DM me and get the link. But the course is free. It's a 5-hour course, and the course takes you through the entrepreneurial mindset. The course takes you through developing the right systems and processes to automate your business, and it also takes you through business credit and business funding. Those are two separate things. Most people do not talk about this, but those are two separate things, and you have to understand what's needed for both of them because you want to get access to capital to grow your business. I grew my business this year from funding, from business credit and funding. And that allowed me to build my tax team, to build my software company behind everything that I'm running. I do use High Level. I've been very vocal about High Level for the past couple of years, and I built my whole systems and processes behind High Level. Well, on top of High Level, I built my full business on top of High Level. And what High Level does is it automates a lot of the things that you do every day. And basically, while doing this and building my SaaS company, I realized that a lot of people are not at the level that they want to pretend that they're at. And it's nothing wrong with that. But my company is called Real Life Business Solutions for a reason. And I don't want you coming to me and lying to me about what your income is because you just want to sign up for something. Because if you tell me what you're actually doing and you're real with me, I can give you the assistance that you need, whether that's turning you on to somebody else, whether that's doing something myself. But if you are lying about where you are in your business, it's hard for anybody to help you. Now, Real Life XP, like I said, I thought about this about 3 years ago, maybe a little longer than that. But basically, it's a full program, and the program used to be 12 weeks. I did that last year with 3 people who signed up for free. It was free last year, and I had 3 people sign up, and they went through the entire program. And it was like, look, we can do this in a little less of the time, and I don't want to hold people up any longer than they need to be held up. So I basically made this program half the week, so it's a 6 week program. And what the program entails is helping you develop the right mindset. A lot of people are dealing with self-doubt. A lot of people are dealing with a lack of knowledge, or they're trying to get information from over here, over there, over here, over there, and you're getting information from YouTube, and the information is fine, but it's all over the place. You can listen to one person, they'll tell you you don't need personal credit to get business credit, and then you'll listen to somebody else, and they're going to tell you to repair your personal credit, and they're going to do this and that and that. And what I realized was a lot of people that are doing this YouTube thing or social media thing, they don't have a clue. These people don't have a clue. And I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but you're only going to be confused if you listen to everybody tell you about everything. So I want the people that's coming into this particular program to understand that some of the things that you heard are completely false. Like you don't need good personal credit to build your business credit is completely false. Now you can get business funding with all right personal credit as long as you have business income, but that's something that we are going to talk about a little later on. I just want everybody to understand that the grind is real. You cannot get past the grind. As I was talking to Erica earlier, and we were talking about how people see that there are more than 3 or 4 steps and they run away from something. And what leads to people getting scammed and people feeling like they didn't get something out of a program is the people who actually run the program not telling you that there are going to be 12 steps, and you think that all you have to do is A, B, and C. And once you do A, B, and C and you don't see the results that you expect to see, you're calling everybody a scam, and they're not a scam. They're just misleading you to believing that this is going to be easier than it really is, which is bad marketing. Marketing is basically it should be consistent with whatever the program is. So with me, right? With me, I try to be as honest as possible. I do not tell people that I'm going to repair your credit, everything's going to be off, and everything like that when they start credit repair programs with me, because that is not the truth. That is not the truth. What I am going to do is fight with you as long as you're willing to fight, and then I am willing to help you settle whatever debts that were not erased off your credit report. I will help you. Once again, I said I will help you to settle those debts, which means you'll have to pay a little money. And I'm very upfront about that in the beginning. Anything that doesn't come off before the end of the program, let's work on settling it. And I tell everybody, make sure you put a little money up because it can get ugly. I had one of my clients reach out to me about 2 weeks ago, and it was with letters from some uh collector, and they were trying to sue them, and it was like, look, man, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. And basically he was telling me, man, I could just pay. I said, no, let's go to court. Don't worry about it. Just go to court. If you owe them 10,000, go to court with 1,500 and say this is all I got. They're going to take it. Don't worry about it. So, but those are things that we have to deal with in the credit repair industry, and I kind of ran from that. But I have recently helped a few people get their credit back on track, and they have given me so much juice as far as just feeling like, man, thank you. I don't know what I would have done. So I decided to incorporate personal credit into Real Life XP because it's needed if you want to get business credit and business funding. And that doesn't mean your personal credit will be better in 6 weeks, but I will give you all the tools that you need to fix your own personal credit within 6 months to a year. But it's going to take you understanding the process, and I'm going to coach you on signing up for your own DIY service and actually having to only pay for your credit monitoring. Credit monitoring is usually anywhere between 25 and $40. I'm going to make sure that that's all you have to pay for. And the DIY service will be all you need. All you will have to do is click on whatever item that you want to dispute, and you will be able to dispute that item because the software is going to create a letter for you. I'm telling you, this is the easiest credit repair solution that you will find on the market. And it's the most valuable thing that you're going to get from Real Life XP besides mindset and motivation. The other things you can find on YouTube, the other things you can find in books, if you're willing to look and find the right information, not just a bunch of hot squash all over YouTube. So, this program is going to give you the foundation you need to build your personal credit back up, to build your credit, your business credit, and to also start looking for business funding. If you are fundable in that period, I will introduce you to my funding partner who will make sure that you are funded if you are able to be funded. This is what I'm trying to explain to people. Stop using your own money to build your business. I tried that for a couple years and it's cool. You will see some progress and you will feel better about yourself because you're making this progress. But my business did not take off until I was able to secure other people's money. And then I was able to use that because I already had systems and processes. I was already running funnels. I was already doing things that just took a little money to push the engine a little bit and to rev it up. You cannot go get money without a plan and think that you're going to do the right thing, because what happens is you get distracted. And that's something that we are also going to address in the program, is avoiding distractions. People, I am offering a 6-week program for to help you repair your personal credit, build your business credit, and apply for funding. You are not going to find this anywhere else for the price point that I'm offering at. I'm offering this 6-week program at $500. That is my introductory price. This is sure to go up. For $500, I'm going to give you 6 weeks of my time, which includes group coaching once a week. And it will also include one-on-ones as needed. I'm not going to say I'm going to give you 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 one-on-ones because you may only need 2. But I will give you the one-on-ones you need to make sure that your business is set up properly, that your credit is being worked on. And in those 6 weeks, you should be able to start the second round of the credit repair process on your own, which will make everything so easy for you. All you will have to pay for is credit monitoring, which you should be paying for anyway. You should not be looking to repair your credit and using Credit Karma. It does not work like that. Get the hell off of Credit Karma and come over here and get credit monitoring with me, and you will get a free done for you. I'm sorry, you will get a free a free do it yourself credit repair software that's top of the line. Like, I'm working with top of the line people and I'm doing some top of the line things. So I wanted to make sure that I had all of the pieces in order before I offer this the way that I'm offering it. But I have everything in order. I've already talked to my funding partner. He will come in one of the weeks to discuss funding. I will give you some basics and he will come in to answer any questions about business funding during these 6 weeks. It may be a special day or it may be one of the 6 days, but I'm telling you, he has already agreed to come on and talk to y'all about business funding. And this is something that you can use to grow your business. I am going to make sure you have the right systems and processes set up. And I want to make sure that you actually use the money to grow your business and you don't look up and you done went and bought a new car and you are not making money within your business. This is a program for minority entrepreneurs, but also people who have some experience. I don't want anybody that's like, I woke up yesterday and I want to start a company, because this is not that type of thing. I'm never going to do something for complete beginners. I want you to figure this thing out a little bit. But for the people who have worked within their company, done a little something, and know that they need some help, I'm telling you, Real Life XP is for you. If you need credit repair, Real Life XP is for you. If you want to get business funding, Real Life XP is for you. There are business funding programs that are charging $3,000, $4,000. My mentor charges that much, $3,000, $4,000 for business credit or business funding. I'm telling you, I'm going to give you the game for this $500. And the next cohort probably start in mid-January, maybe. I'm telling you, if the demand goes up, the price will also go up. I'm not going to be able to add more slots. So I'm not going to say, well, I'm going to keep it at 500. And if I get 20 people, it won't be like that. It's so time intensive that I cannot afford time wise to have 20 people in this program for 6 weeks. I can only afford to have 12 to 15 people every cohort because I want to make sure that the one on one time is given to everyone who needs it. What that means is if I only get 6 people, then I only get 6 people. It's more time for those 6 people to ask questions, more time for those 6 people to have one on ones and do whatever else. If I get 15 people, then I will still make time for everyone. I'm going to make sure everyone has exactly what they need. I am going to ensure that everything is set up for you to be able to build your business credit, your personal credit, and to apply for business funding on your own terms. But this will totally rely on you doing what is necessary. Although I will coach you, although I will be there hand in hand for 6 weeks, I will not be there past those 6 weeks unless there is something that we need to finish up on. And I want to make sure you have the tools to move forward without needing someone like me holding your hands. So if you get through with those 6 weeks and you have not done what you're supposed to do, that is no one's fault but yours. That is no one's fault but yours. And if you want to sign up for the next cohort in 2, 3 months, that is fine too. But I'm telling you, if you do what I'm going to walk you through in those 6 weeks, your personal credit will increase. Your business credit will grow and you will be fundable. I'm telling you, I'm going to give you everything you need. I'm not holding anything back and trying to ask you for more money down the line. If there is something I can help you with and you want and you actually need something that I offer, I'm going to give you a discount, right? But this is not a introductory program for me to try to sign you up for some of my other services. I'm telling you, by the end of the 6 weeks, you will have every tool you need to repair your personal credit, to build your business credit, and to become fundable. I'm telling you, at the end of those 6 weeks, you will have all the tools you need. Anything after that is on you. I'm going to give you everything you need in 6 weeks. I'm telling you, there is nothing like this online or in the world. I am not about to go uh charge you for something and then you show up to the event and I'm selling you something. That's what all of these, you look at all of these ads and stuff, people selling people all of this BS. It's not what it is. And they're not doing anything for you or anything with you. They'll sell you something. But what I'm telling you, at this price point, you will not find another program like Real Life XP. And I guarantee you, if not the next cohort, the following cohort, the price will be double. So people can wait around as long as they want to. People can BS and pussyfoot about and act like this ain't what it is, but this is a great opportunity for any entrepreneur looking to grow their business credit, looking to repair their personal credit, or looking to be fundable. Looking for funding. You have a business. You should not be spending your own money to grow your business. And I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. And I'm going to help you do it. So by the time those 6 weeks are over, you're going to have the right systems and processes within your business. You're going to have the tools you need to build your business credit, to repair your personal credit, and you're going to have everything you need to be fundable. If you are fundable by the end of the 6 weeks, then I will make sure that you get funded. When I say fundable, I mean if your personal credit is high enough, if you have collateral, or if you have business income that matches the thresholds for fundability, I will make sure you get funded. I don't floss in front enough. I'm telling you, I don't brag enough on what we doing. I have people that I went to school with that are funded. I have other people that are funded. The lowest person that we had funded was $23,000. That was the lowest business funding that we've done so far, me and my partner. That is the lowest we've done so far. I'm telling you, if you have any type of business and you are using your own money, and when I say business, I mean legit business, not you just got something and you went and got a logo off Fiverr and you just running with it. I'm saying if you are operating a legitimate business, I can get you funded as long as you're making money and your personal credit is decent, at least decent. When I say decent, I'm talking at least like a 620 to 640, somewhere around that. If it's a little lower, we probably can work with you if you have the business income or collateral. But you need one of the three to be fundable. You need good personal credit, and you want to tell them, hey, I am launching a business. I need funds for this. You need good business credit, which shows that you are getting money, using it, and growing your business, or you need some type of income to your business. If your business is making money, then we can get you funded. If you have some collateral, we can work on getting you funded. If you have a building or something you willing to put up against the funding, then we can get you funded. People are lying to y'all online and telling y'all all of this BS. And I hate coming on here because it's like you heard all of these lies and people telling you how they can get you funded. And then you find out that they just run a game on you and they about to charge you 35. We are not charging for funding you. When I tell you, you get in this program, you will be funded if you're fundable. If you're not fundable at the end of the 6 weeks, you will have everything you need to know what you need to do to be fundable. And we will be here to make sure you are funded. This is not going to last at this price point. I am getting everybody in at $500. One of the guys that's watching right now is my guy Rob, DJ Rob, DJ Dollars has already signed up. So we only have 4 slots left with the discounted price of 250. We only have 4 slots left. I posted this maybe an hour or so ago and 1 slot is already gone. When the other 4 slots are going at 250, $500 will be the price. At $500, what I'm going to do is I will allow you to pay 250 to secure that slot. And then you can pay the other 250 a week later. I'm only waiting 7 days. If you're not paid in full within 7 days and you have not contacted me, then you will lose your slot and I have some other type of process in put together as far as the refund. But I'm telling you, at $500, I charge $500 for 6 months of credit repair. Well, I charge $600 for 6 months of credit repair. When I tell you, when you get on this do-it-yourself credit repair system, all you're going to have to do is click what things you want to dispute, and the software will generate this letter. You are going to use this as long as you need it because you are going to pay for just credit monitoring. The software will be free with the credit monitoring. You don't want to miss out on this, and this will help you be in position to build your business credit and to become fundable. I'm going to give you the tools, y'all. And those are just a few of the things that I'm going to give you in this program, but I'm going to give you the tools. I'm going to help you get your business together to make sure you are optimizing whatever you're doing to make money. I'm going to teach you about ads and different things like that and sales funnels and how to put together the right sales funnels and lead magnets and how to make sure your website is converting and different things like that. Like this is not going to be the what everybody else is doing. I'm not everybody else. These are real degrees behind me. I'm not about to give you a bunch of YouTube game for 6 weeks and then ask you to give me a review. I'm going to get you together over these 6 weeks. And I am just talking this confidently because I basically finalized the program today and I am ready to launch. I'm fully ready to launch. I am taking payments. If you want to get in at the discounted rate of 250, you have to be one of the next 4 people to sign up. As I stated, I see DJ Dollars, Mr. Robert Smith III is still on here, and he is the first person that took action. I'm telling y'all, after that, there will be no more discounts. The program is $500. And the next cohort may be $1,000. I'm telling you, As demand increases, so will the price because I have no more room to add more than 12 to 15 people in this program. If you are an entrepreneur and your personal credit is a little bit on the rocks and you have no business credit, and you have not received funding for your business, then you need to sign up for this 6 week program. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth every dollar. And I am not tripping if I only get 5 people signed up. Those 5 people are going to tell you about it. And come the next cohort, which will start in January, the price may double. So I'm telling you, Rob, if you know somebody that need to get their personal credit together, they need to get some business credit, or they need some business funding, they need to be in this program because they will never see another program like this where you got 6 weeks of real life coaching. And I'm gonna make sure your credit is tight, your business credit is rocking and rolling, and you are fundable. I'm telling you, you will never see another program like this at this price point anywhere in life. People charge $500 for courses like the one that I'm giving away for free. People charge $500 for those type of courses, and I'm giving it away for free. And now I am launching the coaching program based on the course, and I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you hand in hand get all of this together. I'm telling you, you will never see anything like this again. Not for this price point. A program like this is a $2,500 coaching program, and I'm doing it for $500. And I'm actually giving the next 4 people a 50% discount at 250. And the reason why I want to do that is I want to make sure the people who take immediate action, like my guy Rob Smith the third, that guy took immediate action, and I want to make sure those people don't have to pay full price. Congratulations to you, my brother. And I want to make sure that everybody else see this video. I'm gonna clip it up today and have it out tomorrow. But I want to make sure that y'all see this video. I am going to get the flyer done in the next couple of days, and I'm gonna start promoting this. This is all I want to talk about is this, and making sure that people have access to business credit and business funding, because your business is going to fail if it is not monetized properly. If you do not have your business funded the correct way, then you are going to fail. And I hate that for y'all. I am out of here, y'all. I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about the program. I'm telling you, it's all mapped out. I went through this last year with 3 people. It was 12 weeks. I think we ended up finishing in 9, and I made the program 6 weeks because I didn't want to drag it out. I wanted to make sure I stayed impactful and that I didn't waste people time. That is the only thing that I changed. Well, that and the deliverables. That program last year was mostly coaching, and I didn't really do business credit and I didn't do personal credit. But this year, I'm making sure that everything you need is included. You will have access to a do-it-yourself credit repair software that will help you build your credit back up, and you will have a DUNS number and everything that you need to build business credit, including my new tier one list. I have a brand new tier one list. Everything on there is up to date, and I'm going to make sure you have what you need to build your business credit. If anybody y'all know could use something like this, share this video or send them my way, and let's get these people in there so they can make sure they got business credit and business funding. I'll catch y'all later.